Marking the 5 years since Hurricane Maria touched down in Puerto Rico, killing thousands and destroying most of the island's infrastructure and electricity system. Puerto Ricans still recovering from the devastation it left behind and now are dealing with Hurricane Fiona's aftermath. With us on the phone, America's Director of Latin America and Caribbean Programs, Dr. Brenda Rivera-García. She has been on the front line since Hurricane Maria. She is with us to tell us about how the recovery efforts are going now. Good morning, Doctor. So glad to have you here with us. You're in Puerto Rico. What kind of damage are you seeing?
Good morning, Deidre. And in the metropolitan area, it's mostly urban flooding. But the southern part of the island is the one, and the western and eastern southern parts, they received a lot of rain. So we're still waiting for some of that flood, some of those flood waters to recede, to their assessments. But we know already hygiene products, insulin, ice packs for insulin, mental health and psychosocial support are some of the things we're anticipating will be needed for response.
It is important to remind us all that day-to-day concerns, including, for example, as you just mentioned, insulin, so important, and you just covered those are people's immediate health needs. Hurricane Maria, as you well know more than us, hitting the island 5 years ago. People have had to deal with the after effects, of course, of this recent hurricane, Fiona. So how is this adding up and affecting people's mental health?
People, I think, are still trying to respond, but we know as days pass that all this fear, all this anxiety, all this is going to combine with trauma from Maria. So we have a team of mental health and psychosocial behavior experts, and they are ready to deploy and start providing assistance not only to the communities that have been most affected, but those healthcare workers, those first responders, because they have a dual role, right? They are survivors themselves, but they're also taking care of the population.
What do you think that people will need most in the next few days?
Certainly, for those areas that have suffered 100 years flooding, they will need immediate hygiene products. And for those that are insulin dependent, certainly insulin and how to keep those that insulin adequately at temperature. And just their basic medicines, their maintenance medicines. So let's get that covered, and then we can start talking about mental health and psychosocial support.
Dr. Brenda Rivera-García, thank you so much for the time and lending us your perspective. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.